Nyalam Utief is a 45-year-old single mother of 4. Nyalam has been working in this warehouse for more than 10 years. She says 3 years ago her salary could cater for her children's school fees and food. Now the price of food has risen and is affecting her.
It's God helping us. With what I get from my work each day, I can only afford 1 meal a day. I have no one to turn to. I cannot ever talk to the government. The government doesn't help.
After years of violence, relative peace returned to the country in 2018 with a peace agreement, but flooding for 3 consecutive years followed, washing away crops and killing livestock. Many of those who are unable to feed themselves will have to depend on food aid from agencies such as the United Nations World Food Programme or WFP. WFP says it plans to reach 4.4 million South Sudanese people with food assistance, and now this food being loaded on these boats will be taken to other parts of the country where there is acute food shortage. However, WFP says a cut in funding will leave vulnerable people to revert to survival strategies such as skipping or reducing meals, which will negatively affect children. The United Nations Children Agency or UNICEF says the cut in aid will lead to 1.4 million children becoming acutely malnourished in South Sudan. The aid cut to South Sudan has been blamed on humanitarian agencies redirecting funds to Ukraine. South Sudan's government says the situation is already worsening.
Right now, as we speak, Ministry of Health and partners are responding to a number of public health events. Besides COVID-19, we have upsurge of malaria, we have cholera in 2 counties, we have anthrax, and we are also doing surveillance of all the diseases in the list to be put under surveillance.
Nyalam Houthit says her next option is to sell off some of the few assets she has in order to afford food for herself and her children. Patrick Oyet, CGTN, Rank, South Sudan.